guys, it's me Brandy here at Oasis Sacred Spaces. I just wanted to make a short video with you guys to speak on something that was interesting conversation. Well, we've had a couple of times, but I just wanted to touch base with y'all a little bit on it here today. And that is what happens when somebody, a stranger that you don't know, approaches you in the grocery store, just when you're out in town and everything, and they walk up to you and they start having a conversation out of the blue. And sometimes it could be discussions of some stress that they're going through. Sometimes they're their daily situations, or some of them will even go as deep as their childhood traumas, you know, or even just making small talk, you know, about something that's irritating in the grocery store. And those I'm not really too concerned with, because we all have those kinds of conversations. But it's more when somebody opens up to you and they start speaking to you about some of their life situations, you know, and what does that mean, and why are they choosing you out of everybody in the store to have this conversation with. And something that we have come to the understanding of is that you are there to provide some kind of energetic exchange, or just give out some information or comfort, something that they need. And people who are in seek of healing, and they kind of know where to go, whether they realize it or not, their soul is guiding them to come speak it to somebody. And they found you in the store at the moment, and their soul has guided them to come to you and speak to you. And that could be because you have a higher energetic vibration, and you are a source of light for them. And people who are in need of healing they're in the dark, so to say, so they're coming to seek the light. They're wanting that information, and their soul is guiding them towards you. You have something that they need, whether it's just a short conversation or something energetically about you. Just being in the presence of your energy field can affect their energy field. Or say that your higher soul and their higher soul, your higher self, is having a conversation in the higher realms, and it might not even be where you're having the conversation with them. Your higher self is having the conversation with them. And so in this moment, you've agreed to meet each other on the path at this time frame to have this energetic exchange, whether it's you receiving the download or they're receiving the download. And it's pretty interesting to think about. And how many times has that happened to you guys in the store? I know this happens to a lot of people who are empathetic and people who are light workers. You know, we're called to help others, and it's what gives us the joy. And it can be very endearing, and sometimes just very sad to hear some of their stories, you know. And this has happened to me and my mother many, many, many times. I can't even tell you. Almost every time we go out somewhere, we have somebody who has these the stories to tell, you know, and not all of them are sad, but it's just interesting that they are choosing you to have this conversation with, you know, and our souls, you know. And we love to think about those kinds of things, you know, on a deeper level, because there is something happening on a deeper inner level than just this conversation, you know. And so how many of y'all have experienced that? I know there's a lot of y'all who are in our tribe who experience these kinds of situations. And it's very interesting, you know. People are very interesting, and this world has so many things that are unseen, you know. And when those of us who are starting to receive that information and higher understanding, I love sharing those kinds of theories that we all have, you know. So I was trying to think if there was something else I wanted to speak to y'all on. I'm going to do some more of these videos anytime we have some of these interesting topics that we're discussing for today, and just do like little short videos to speak on. And just touch in with you guys and see what y'all think about it, you know, and how many of y'all are experiencing these same situations, because there's a lot that happens in our world that goes by that people don't pay much attention to. But those of us who are eyes wide open, you know, we see it in a deeper way, and have a different kind of understanding as to what our purpose is, and, you know, following the guidance that we receive. And when you have somebody who comes to you with some of their you know, their issues or their traumas and their stress, you know, they're searching, their soul has guided them to you for some reason. And so if you can't offer any kind of advice or help, or, you know, just comfort, you know, and that's all you're called to do, is just to help one another, you know, that's what we're here for. So, thanks for tuning in, you guys. We're gonna put some more of these kinds of things. I'm gonna have Mom do some. She's a little, um, she's a little under her work right now. She's been making a lot of jewelry, but I told her, you know, anytime she has something that she wants to speak on, that she should upload some videos too, because it's hard for us both to get together at the same time to speak to you guys. But I love having these short videos. I think I'm gonna do more of these. I'm outside right now inside our little tent that we've put up because it's getting winter time, and to be in our own safe space, you know, sacred space out here is where I ground and connect to my guides. So, and it's getting cold out, and it's a little too chilly just to sit outside, but I have a little tent and I can put a heater in here, and so I'm going to do some of these videos with you guys when Spirit brings me some things to speak on. So thanks for tuning into our channel. Y'all take care.